Welcome in, quick hitters. Well, we got another quick hit spotlight. Johnny Manziel. This is season 1, actually episode 16. So this season is actually about to end, and we're about to move into season 2. Remember, it's 17 episodes in the season, and this is episode 16. So remember that we're about to go to season 2. But yeah, Johnny Manziel is on this spotlight. In a documentary that came out, he actually attempted suicide when he got released by the Browns in 2016. More of this story is that you don't know what goes on in somebody's head, the pressures they got to deal with in everyday life. Johnny Manziel, I think this is a guy who had a lot of pressure coming out of Texas A&M going into the NFL on his draft day. A lot of expectations. He had a lot of hype coming around his name. So I think this guy dealt with a lot of pressure getting cut by the Browns. He had a high upside. A lot of people was talking about him. Great talent. It didn't pan out for him. And I'm just thinking that could have played a big factor in him wanting to attempt suicide. It's a sad story. He actually attempted suicide and said the gun clicked or it jammed at the time he was actually trying to delete himself. So lucky that happened. I mean, the Lord works in mysterious ways. That could have been an opportunity there to give him a second chance at life. Because a guy with a lot of confidence like Johnny Manziel, you would never thought in a million years that a guy like this would even think about, contemplating suicide. So that's just to show you, you don't know what's going on in somebody's life, the pressures that they deal with. I'm pretty sure this guy had a lot of confidence in himself. Thought he might move on and have a hell of an NFL career or at least superstar status. And when he got cut by the Browns, he probably went into depression. Felt a lot of pressure. He didn't live up to expectations. And then it led him to thinking about contemplating suicide. So we're lucky and just glad that he's still here, that the gun jammed or it clicked and he wasn't able to follow through on it. Lucky for him, and most important, luckily for his family. That they still have him here. So it's just a crazy story. We don't get into the article, but yeah, Johnny Manziel, when I heard this story, I was like, wow, man, a guy that had all that promise coming in, and I mean a lot of hype. I remember the Cowboys was thinking about getting him. I mean, Jerry Jones at that time, there was a lot of hype going around where the Cowboys pick him up. He ended up going to the Browns, and I guess it just didn't pan out for him. He just never lived up to, like I said, the high expectations of him coming into the NFL with all that promise and then ultimately getting cut in 2016. So let's get into this article. Johnny Manziel says he attempted suicide after Browns release. In a new documentary, Johnny Manziel says he attempted suicide after the Cleveland Browns cut him in 2016. In Netflix Untold Johnny Football, the 2012 Heisman Trophy winner said following the 2015 season, he began using 𝐃𝐎𝐿𝐿 and cocaine daily. According to multiple reports, Manziel also admitted he dropped from 215 pounds in January to 175 in September. Manziel faced a misdemeanor assault charge after being accused of hitting and threatening his then-girlfriend in January 2016. His lawyers reached an agreement with officials to dismiss the charge upon set conditions. The Browns cut Manziel in March 2016. Manziel says in the documentary, according to multiple reports, that he was later diagnosed with bipolar disorder.